to blow on your man Luigi, I did that.
Ain't no way you talking about threatening anybody with being built like that. Yo ass built like a sumo wrestler. What do you need a strizat for? All you gotta do is just sit on the ops.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration.
You too, what it do, man? It is your boy Abdul up next, and I am back with another video today, man. We're reacting to somebody who was dissing on Instagram Live and it went wrong. I would have thought I was bricked up for this vid. Something about drama, it just do it for me. I want to see it get bad though. Like, I want to see somebody be yelling on live and their mama telling to put that phone down. So yeah, gear up, grab your popcorn, like this video before we even get started, and let's get into it.
Most people go untouched when dissing with their ops on live. But here's what happens when dissing on live.
This the look I make when my mama standing at me with a belt like this. This better not be part of the video.
Line goes horribly wrong. Starting with a man who was shot at on live while dissing his ops. Because the man goes on live talking very bad about one of his ops. Claim
what? Look, man, I don't want to diss the wrong person, disrespect the wrong person, but this guy literally looked like the person in class that don't be talking to nobody. You know, good at games, you know?
Because the man goes on live talking very bad about one of his ops, claiming that he's the reason that the dude he's dissing turned hard.
Wanna be in a mother chest about acting like no mother. Everything these man little boy learned came from me and them streets. From up top where the came from, off that same block, he still be wet as soft tissue if it wasn't for me. I watch you little run in the house crying like.
The man continues driving around the city, ranting about his ops, and seconds later, someone hits at his whip.
Talk about these niggas.
Thankfully, the dude didn't get harmed, but it's one thing to diss on live while riding around and another to pull up right in front of your ops house while on live. Because that's what this next man did. Because this dude from New York went live.
Bro was in complete disguising identity. I don't know who he beefing with. How did they find you on the map? They must have had a crown. They had to have a crown. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Bro literally was on incognito mode in real life. I wouldn't even be able to drive with them type of shades on. He had on a bucket hat. He trying to confuse the ops so bad, he was dressed up as a nerd. My man literally appearing offline in real life and still got caught. That's crazy. That's really crazy.
In front of his ops crib, letting him know as soon as he came outside that he was going to be lit and that he was going to smoke him time he came outside.
I'm not playing. So you come through that door, it's lit. Free me, free Trippy. So you come through this door, it's lit. Word to my dad. I don't care about no cops.
The man kept telling his op to come outside, and
nah, saying free me on live before you even go to jail is the nastiest clout chase of all time. Why am I watching gang wars on live? Why are y'all live during gang wars? We're not about to just normalize this. If you were ducking the police, why would you be live? No wonder why y'all dumb enough to go to jail. You was already dumb enough to go on beef with people on live.
He didn't even care if his mom came outside, since he said he was clapping at anyone who walked out the door.
88, I'm in front of his crib, bro. He could call the cops. Gangster, I'm here. Y'all see? Come outside, bro. Come outside, bro. I'm telling you, his mom, everybody come outside, I'm clapping him. Gangster, he talking crazy. I'm outside for the D's too, because he a cop caller.
Seconds later, when the man stops paying attention and looking around, a round can be heard in the background. And that's when the dude that was doing all the tough talk on Instagram took off running.
Come outside, I'm not playing. I'm not standing there for too long, bro. So all that, oh, you was in front of my crib, you left, I'm here. Him and Marky going back and forth. He went.
But he isn't the only person.
So you was camping and you still got popped? You was camping, you ain't have no mats, you was in building, nothing? He just standing out in the open, no mats. You was an NPC. You was one of those bots that people get off the landing in Fortnite. Soon as you land, it always be that bot there. That's you. Bro was just standing out there with nothing in his inventory. Just sitting out there. Come outside, come outside. He walk outside and you ain't even know he walked out because you too busy on your phone. What's the point of being on the phone if your life is on the line? Talking about some free me.
From New York, who paid the price for dissing online. Because a dude from a set called Third Side was online dissing a dead guy named Rajiz. And so once his ops caught him, they checked him about the dissing.
Stop Bando Nano. That's not true. That's not true. And do not even think about running. Copy one of my dads. That's not true. You not smoking? You smoking around? Nah, pull up. No. And do not run. Do not run. Where the fuck you?
The dude tried.
Nah, you done for. Now imagine being bro right there on that street. Bro done dropped the number 4 in his pants. They done really caught you lacking.
The dude tried to act clueless, like he didn't know what was going on when the guys were pressing him.
Hey, Dolo, where you from?
I'm from Iron Wheels.
So you're not from Third Side, and you're not this Africa G drop.
You're not African G's drop. I'll boom you right now, boy. I'll check your face.
Nah, say smoking J Rip, matter of fact. Where am I done?
Say you smoking J Rip.
Nah, where the boy go? Boom him. Nah, what?
They in his face talking about, I'll boom you. You move, I'ma clap you. My man's just sitting there.
In this next clip, this man's whole energy changed after the people he was dissing online caught up with him in real life. The man posted a picture of him throwing down some gang set.
He probably thought this was the hardest picture of all time. He got the snake in his hand. He throwing up a sign, but he got the hairline of somebody uncle. Boy, you look like Yo Gotti. Them glasses too, stole straight out of his mama room. Straight from City Trends. If he say he from the hood, you gotta believe him. Man, the hood veterinarian.
Because one day, he decided to go live at the location where Chicago rapper Lil Durk's cousin Newski and talk very disrespectfully about Newski since they were known ops.
Them left Newski. They left his right here. You feel me? They left his up here on folks and them tweaking. Buying some shoes. Y'all see real be up here though. Play with me up here on folks and on the news. I look like Newski. Hit his up right here.
Then, not long.
Oh, nah. Why does look like a scene out the Boondocks? Who was you feeling like right here? People in Chicago be walking around their own city like they in the Call of Duty Nuketown lobby. I would assume you will be able to go where you want to go in the place you from. Like, what?
After this, Crump decided
he walking around like he in enemy territory. Like, bro, like this is the city you were born.
To get more disrespectful on live. So he pulled up at the location where Durk's manager, Chino, and did the same thing.
Hey, y'all got the order for Newski? Chino burger. Yeah, y'all got it. Hey, right? Oh, thank you.
Crump would then go on to troll Newski again on live.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look, you wanna know why I say Newski name all the time? Cause Newski told me he was gonna me, bro. So then it was funny to me when he got Clout.
Bro trying to be the Chicago Charleston White? What is wrong with this man? Bro, why is everything recorded? He really recorded this. He told the other guy, hey, yo, record me walking in and doing this. Bro, he the hood Charleston White.
Like when clap you, I'm gonna put this up there like that.
He was non-stop with the dissing and trolling.
Y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. These are gangs that are probably existing today. So therefore, I will not be negatively saying anything about no gang side. What are you talking about? I'm watching my lip around here. I'm scared to say something.
Things would change on May 25th, 2018, because Crump was at a house party and he was standing outside the house until a car drove by and someone started sending shots. Crump was shot twice in the arm and twice in the torso. He was then rushed to the hospital and from his injuries. And you should always think twice before acting tough online, because you never know when someone might catch you in public and confront you about it. In this next clip, this wannabe gangster instantly folds when caught in person. The man uploaded a video online claiming that he was at people and that he was really about that life.
Out of blowing your man Luigi, I did that.
Ain't no way you talking about threatening anybody with being built like that. Yo ass built like a sumo wrestler. What do you need a strizat for? You built like a whole sumo wrestler. Talking about blowing on somebody. All you gotta do is just sit on the ops.
I did that. Not once, but twice.
But the dude he was talking about ended up catching him at the casino and questioned him about the video. And that's when the wannabe gangster admitted that he never did that for real and was capping.
You blew at me?
Actually, I never blew on Sebastian.
And Luigi?
Never blew on Luigi.
Not once, not twice?
No, I blew it like on
You blew on him?
Who? Luigi?
On Lou.
Did I blow on Luigi?
Yeah, did you blow on Luigi?
Bash, I never said I blew on him twice. I never said I blew on him twice.
Oh, you never blew on him?
Never said that.
All right, say less.
Now, let's...
Nah, bro get pressed, his whole accent left his body. That sounded like a whole different person. Now you wanna sound like a Disney star? Now you getting pressed? He just had all of that to say, now he sound like he on Disney. To a whole Disney star.
Move on to a rapper named Lil CJ Casino, who was shot at after pulling up and calling out ops in the hood. Because he lets his ops know that he isn't ducking no action and that he isn't leaving the hood anytime soon.
Ducking no action. What's up? You chilling out? I'm ducking no action. In the end, I ain't gonna leave. Huh? On blood in the hood by myself. Where you
Yeah. On stop 6. Nah, this hot cap. Where y'all at? Oh, blood, I'm in the hood by myself. On stop 6. Pop out. I don't need no big homies to protect me.
He continued asking where the ops are, since he was ready for all the smoke.
Bro acting like he the hood airbender. What the hell, you the hood avatar? He's so proud to be in the projects like it's like a whole ass museum there.
Y'all see where I'm at? On blood. With that, let's get that. On blood, still got my little cornrow. On stop 6.
Hey, take Pee Wee to the doctor. Give me that. Give me that.
In this next clip, a man from Chicago,
What, y'all ain't had no loot? Y'all was just riding around there. Y'all should have did some looting.
talking very crazy online, letting everyone know if they pulled up through his hood, they were risking their life, like he was big and bad.
Yeah, pulled through this your own risk. You feel? Pulled through this your own risk. Yeah, until we took the tab. Yeah, that's awesome.
Until someone
pull through this at your own risk, bitch. Bitch, you pull through this at your own risk. I'ma clock your T. If you push through the risk, I'ma clock your T. I can't tell who talking. You robbing people for their Lululemon jackets? You pull through that bit, I'ma clock your T. We robbing on for Lulu.
let off a switch at him, and his whole mood shifted.
Side of the town. And well, y'all think of that side of the town, don't think.
Thankfully,
what type of ops do y'all got? Bro, that was clear as day legendary loot. Bro, that sounded like a whole Bro, he let off 100. What was that, the drummy? That was a Tommy gun? What? Bro, that's clear as day mythical loot.
the dude ended up making it out of this situation untouched. And sometimes you can get checked for things you said on live, even if you aren't dissing anyone. And that's what happened to this next person, because a member from O-Block named J Hood got caught and pressed by his ops. O-Block J Hood was at...
Yo, was O-Block really like vlogging war or something? Yo, bro, I just want to say I love Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to everybody in Chicago. Wish y'all nothing but love and peace and blessings. But is O-Block like... O-Block was pretty much gore content, bro. They were just vlogging gore.
the gym until some of O-Block's enemies noticed who he was. So they went up and checked him because he let J Hood know they shoot the gym up. He then tells J Hood the only reason he's pressing him is since he's from O-Block and since he reveals too much online. J Hood then
yo, people just be mad. Oh my God.
Goes on to tell the guys just because he
like these dudes are just angry.
He's from there doesn't mean he's with what they do, because J Hood is one of the members who changed his life and became a blogger. But the dudes didn't care about that.
Come outside. Come out, outside. Come on, Kel. Bring your big ass. Run up on him.
Thankfully, J Hood stayed in the gym and didn't actually go.
Dude getting threatened by the final boss in a video game. He just angry and ignorant. It looked like he didn't come to shoot one basketball. We at the basketball gym trying to hoop and these dudes sitting up here in a 1v1. Bro came to the gym for straight ignorance. I promise you he didn't touch one basketball.
Go outside like they wanted him to, because there's no telling what would have happened. And things get really dangerous in Chicago, especially with all the gang violence out there. Because in this next clip, Clout chasing rapper PGF Muda got hit at after calling out his ops while live on Instagram.
I'm on that. They not out here, gang. This they park, folks.
The main store where they post up the moat.
Hey, come on, meet you.
He lets everyone on his live know that he's on the ops block and that they're never outside like they claim to be.
Walk this whole block. Let them out of the crib. We gonna blow they down.
Like they just casually walking the ops block on live with a camera out. Y'all should have just been posting this to YouTube to make money if y'all was just gonna stream it. These are the real first IRL streamers, not Kai Cenat.
Right, it's just like...
Not too long after walking on their block, he thinks he sees an op, but says it isn't anybody. But turns out it was because this happened next.
Y'all tagging the ops. Almost got blew down on Miley Games. What's going on with you? No, that ain't nobody. I was gonna... What are you at? Where you at? Where you going? Where's you going?
Muda didn't know where the shots were coming from, and due to this live, his ops trolled him right after the incident.
He tell like, what they at? Open your eyes, boy. Hey, it don't make it no better, cuz the front, I ain't gonna say his name, y'all in the video with him. He saw folks, and his turned around, and his ain't do nothing. He saw folks.
Now, let's move on.
Like, he casually just gave us a whole reaction video to it. Like, we're not about to normalize this shit. We're not about to do you just realize he just gave a reaction video to it? Made jokes about it and everything. What, you the flight reacts to Chicago? What is going on with Chicago?
On to a man named Boulevard Quick, because in August 2018, he dropped a video for his song, Never Like It. And at the end, he went on a huge rant against NBA YoungBoy.
That shot that your mama. Pull up. Back. I'm out here. You know, TBG Gorilla Gang. Long live G Money.
YB's mom hopped in and told Boulevard Quick to leave him alone. But Boulevard Quick wasn't hearing that and responded, telling her to mind her business, which really pissed YoungBoy off.
Yeah, man. Young boy, mom.
Yo. What be going on in the streets where you gotta tell another person F their mom? Bro, that's just too far. Like, he had to clap back.
Big long.
So just a few weeks later, he was shot and killed. In November 2018, the police found Quick's body in the parking lot of his apartment complex. And YB recently spoke on the situation again on Impact, saying, "Spoke on my mama, I ain't wanna talk. I ended up killing her." But now, let's move on.
That man NBA YoungBoy he ain't going close to heaven. If NBA YoungBoy go to heaven, bro, just accept your fate now. You going to hell, bro. Like, you don't even look in heaven's direction on Judgment Day. Like this video. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Giving a shout out to these 4 people right here because they liked it, and let me know that they liked it in the comments. Do that, and I can maybe pick you to get one next. 4 lucky people get chose to get a shout out at the end of every video. So why not let me know that you liked it? Have a nice day.